Hello and welcome back to America's 100 Worst Floods on Channel 7 WORD. I'm Philip Rodriguez. Along with me is Philip Columbus. Now before we get on with the show, we'll hand it over to Dr. Phil to just tell you what a flood actually is.
See you later, Arnold. Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Philip Eugene Psychophilus. Psychophilus was just a nickname I got back in my college years, and it just stuck to me. It stuck to me like Elmer's rubber cement. Okay, we're here today to talk about what a flood really is. Flood, spelled F-L-O-O-D, pronounced flood. You take the Random House Dictionary, you look at the definition for flood, and the actual definition is a great flowing or overflowing of water over land that is not usually submerged. Now, back at the desk.
Thanks, Dr. Phil. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, America's worst flood.
But before that, we're going to recap some of the highlights from the top 100 floods. And here's what started us off. Flood 100.
Wow, Bertha, get over here! I'm coming, Bertha! This flood is going out of control! We gotta go! Oh, your hat! Get the hat!
Remain calm! Help is on the way! We will help you! Are you okay? Remain calm!
Horrified.
Now I know you want to hear the number 1 flood so badly, so we'll only show one last highlight, the number 2 flood.
Oh God, dear God, help us! Help us, please!
So here's the number 1 flood after the break.
As was Peter.
Just tell your friends you couldn't smoke with them because you were taking a poop. They'll understand. Pooping. My any drug.
Doug!
We're back to America's 100 Worst Floods here on Channel 7 WORD. I'm Philip Rodriguez, and along with me is Philip Columbus. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, America's worst flood ever to occur. Take it away, Phil.
Thanks, Philip. The worst flood that America ever experienced is... Are you ready for this? The Johnstown flood of 1889! Yeah! We actually have real footage from 1889 right here. Check it out.
We're here live at Johnstown, Pennsylvania, witnessing the largest flood ever to occur in the United States. As of now, 2,200 people have died and many are homeless. Although the flood has not ended, the flood banks have receded several thousand feet just as of now. Well, that's it. Back to you, Phil. Down to you, Phil, at the banks.
Thanks, Phil. Johnstown, Pennsylvania is a high-class steel company town of Germans and Welsh. With a population of 30,000, this industrial growing town is well known for its steel. It started to prosper back in 1834 with the building of the main line Pennsylvania Canal and the Pennsylvania Railroad. As you can already see, this flood is having a huge effect on this town. The locals are already starting to go crazy, as you can see back there.
Wow, that seems pretty horrible.
Yeah, I'd really hate to be the guy with the monkey on him.
Right you are, Philip. Seems the locals really are going crazy. Anyway, when we return after the break, Dr. Phil is going to explain what made the Johnstown flood so horrible. On the next episode of Punched. Alright, just walk around him.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Alright, punch him, go! Have the cop punch him.
I'm gonna punch you! Bam!
Oh, yeah!
Got him!
Okay, cue the guy, cue the cripple.
On the crutches.
On the crutches.
Guy on the crutches.
Yeah! Oh, yeah, all right,
Got
okay.
him.
All right, we're coming out, coming out.
Coming out!
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! No way! Okay, right there, you've been punched! No, there. No! Yeah!
Alright, we're back here in the science lab, and we're here now to talk about what the actual reasons were for the tragic flood. There were two main reasons, and those were the poorly maintained South Fork Dam, which was right about here, and the 3-mile-long lake sitting above Johnstown, which is here. And this was about 450 vertical feet above the town, which basically created a perfect path for the water to hit the town. And on May 31st at 4:07 p.m., after the people had experienced a hard night of rain, the dam unleashed the deadly 20 million tons of water crashing towards Johnstown, bringing huge chunks of debris at 40 miles an hour, and the water actually grew to about 60 feet high. So it was a 60-foot-high wall of water, and it basically destroyed everything in its path, which was all of Johnstown. Now back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Dr. Phil. And now we're going to talk a little bit about the aftermath of the Johnstown flood. Philip, what do you have for us?
Well, it turns out the town actually did not know the dam was going to break. Andrew Carnegie, a wealthy industrialist, refused the town's request to repair the dam. And what do you know, one weekend while he was on vacation, the dam broke. Even though the town was completely decimated by the flood, Johnstown's reconstruction was and still is a very big success story in America.
Yes, indeed, they did it, Rudy!
Don't ever say that again.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, with the help of Andrew Carnegie and Andrew Mellon, the old dam that collapsed was repaired and observed closely for any problems. Although the cleanup operation took years, Johnstown started to regain its population and rebuild its industrial centers. Over the course of 5 long years, the town totally recovered and was running perfectly again.
Oh, thanks, Philip. And that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching America's 100 Worst Floods on Channel 7 WORD. I'm Philip Rodriguez.
And I'm Philip Columbus. Tune in next week for America's 100 Hairiest Chests. Thanks for watching.
I hurt myself today to see.
I'll speak my English! I'll speak my English!
I speak my English.
Headphones, tell me how this sounds.
Yeah, Duncan, you're an idiot.
Thanks, Phil. Johnstown is steel. Phil, I'm down here at the riverside. It turns out that Johnstown was a very
Several feet past the original plane. Canoe arrived June 1st. Just as of now, 200.
Back in here yet again, and the science lab is up. Cool. And now that we're back, we are actually going to talk about what the main reasons were for the flood. Now, 100.
Now.
Boy. You can't do anything right. Yo, my name is Duncan. I'm from South Compton. I'm really, really cool, and I like baseball. Nah?
I mean, it's not your best.
Some call it some call it nice. I wanna take you through a wasteland I like to call my own. Welcome to paradise.